Oh, hold on, you didn't see anything. I totally was just standing there to make that thumbnail happen. You didn't see squat. Give me a minute here. Okay. Hey, but what was I doing? I need to run back over here real quick. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. What are we doing? Why is this thing out of pizza? Oh, right. I made a note somewhere, and I totally forget where I made it. Give me a second here. I gotta go find it. There it is. Give me that. The readme. Make rocket city on Gleba. Make laser turrets for protecting Gleba and test them. Expand coal liquefaction on Volcanus if needed. Make plastic in-house on Volcanus. Repurpose plastic transport rocket to something else. Get pink science leaf going as well, meaning to fix it on Fulgora. And after all of that, in science, each planet running well, go to a kilo. Right, we're not going to make it to a kilo in this stream. There's no way. There's too much to do. But we will see what happens. Although I would have very much liked to make it to a kilo at some point. Right now, we're going to do the Rocket City on Gleba. And to make a Rocket City on Gleba, we need this thing running. Right. Okay. So how am I going to do that? I need to figure out what the inputs of this thing are. So that one needs copper. And the only thing on that belt will be copper. Now I'm fairly certain I can just dump copper directly into that. Okay. That means I need to do this whole number for these guys. Got them. And on this belt right there. Okay. Put that there for me. Now we have a system kind of running for that. Let me look at this here kind of carefully, see if it works right. It should put this over here, and then it's going to be missing that stuff. So that's where this needs to go. So I need to do that. And then I think that works. Let me go test this and see what happens. So that's going to start grabbing that good stuff. And that's going to start making green chips. Okay, so green chips are now functional. Now, what am I going to do for the rest of this? Because we got the... Is this running? Yes, it is. It's just full up. Okay, so then this down here should also be running, right? Yes, it is also full up. Good. Then back up here. What am I looking at up here? Plastic, copper cables. Plastic and copper cables. What was this grabbing? That had to be doing the plastic business. For sure. Right? Yes. So we can get rid of this, I think. Do this whole number. And then that will get me the copper that I need. Now we're going to need a ton of copper. And I mean a ton of copper to keep this thing running. There we go. I'll move that over. So now that's got copper cables going in there. And now I need to get plastic. Right. But it needs to go in right there. Now how am I going to get the plastic up there? The good news is I've already made plastic. So all we have to do is put it in there. And it should be fine. Go ahead and give me this back. As well as this. In fact, just give me all of these, dude. I don't know why I put them down there to begin with. Okay. Oh. Those are not in the right spot, my guy. Okay, put that back. And now we should be good there. Now that should start making red chips. Now what do I need for the blue ones? The red and green ones and sulfuric acid. Ah, we don't have sulfuric acid yet. Right. Now how am I going to get sulfuric acid is the real question. Is there a way I can do that? Oh, give me one of these. Is there a way I can craft sulfuric acid? I can craft sulfur, which means I can make sulfuric acid. Which means I need a sulfur plant. Somewhere down here. Are you about done yet, my man? Not even close. You're about done, though. That's good. Oh, luckily we already have a sulfur mine made over here, so all we gotta do is, you know, hook it up to the business over here. That won't reach. That will barely reach. Okay. Now, we're gonna make a sulfur plant right there somewhere. Or no, sulfuric acid plant right there somewhere. And I'm thinking right here will probably work. Okay, sulfuric acid. Right there, sulfuric acid. Iron plate, sulfur, and water. Easy. Watch this. We'll hook it up right there. Give it my number 4 tab here so that I can whip this over there like this. Whoosh. There we go. Now we got water. And we're going to convert that directly into sulfuric acid. Give me a tank. Just so we always have a backup of this stuff. We'll put it right there. There we go. Now they got reason to be running. And I can just hook it up like that. Oops. Then go up here. And we need iron plates and sulfur out of those two things. So then we just build a regular old bus. Like that right there. Oh. Actually, this needs to go up one more. I didn't plan very well. Okay, now somewhere in this mess, for whatever reason, this stuff's getting in there. And I don't exactly know why or how, but it is. So what I'll do is just put a box right here that has a filter of this stuff, the spoilage. And then I'll have an active provider chest that just gets rid of it. And then just to make sure for now, I'll go to the top and we'll take care of that exact same problem. So put an active provider chest right here because I put it in the wrong spot. Grab this. Give me that. There you go, buddy. Now this stuff will just go do what it needs to do. Okay. Then we can use some of these guys. There we go. Also, we need to do this. Just go ahead and let this thing go for a little bit. Let's scoop all that up. Just go do that. It should keep up with it. There we go. Need to grab that thing and move it. Use filters. Give me that. That stuff. There you go, buddy. Have fun. That'll work. So now what we can do is go down here and grab the iron bus, wherever it is. This guy. Okay, send me some landfill if you would. Thank you. Put that right there. And run it over. Now we have sulfuric acid. And oddly enough, that was totally not intentional, but it lines up perfectly with that right there. Huh. So now why are we not making sulfuric acid, buddy? Oh. There you go. Now, blue chips should be being made, and that they are. Okay, now I can just tell everybody I know to upgrade their stuff, and we should be alright there. Do we have a red chips farm that's actually functional right now? Oh boy, there's a lot going on that screen. We do, and it currently has a lot, so we will just tell this entire bus to upgrade from red to red belts. Go nuts. There you guys go. Give the stream a minute here. It's got to catch up, so I'm just going to stare at the tech tree while it's still. It'll catch up to the bit rate here. I'll be right back while we do that. All right, we are back. Now, the stream is picking up speed again. Great use. There we go. So, let's see what we got here. Copper is going to be the issue now. Luckily, we can take care of that problem. Red chips are being made, meaning blue chips will soon be made. And why is that just dumping those into a chest? Oh, because it's the extras. Right, right. Because these aren't getting enough green chips. Okay, well, I'm not going to need that many of those. So luckily that is already set to do that exact thing. So now let me see what happens if I need rocket fuel. Man, I need a lot of stuff. Okay, well look, dude, you can't tell me that iron isn't, or copper isn't keeping up, because look at that down there. I mean, that's insane. So what's the deal, bud? We just don't have enough of it being smelted? Or what? Now that's something I don't get. Oh. There you guys go. Go nuts. Now that's what you want to see. Okay. Now, let me go see what's going on here. Red chips are still missing. Copper production should now be booming. As it is. And you know what? I'm thinking... put 3 of those down. Yeah. Make a move all these. There we go. Now, tell these guys to do this. Boy, dude, it is loud right here. Got it. So, I need to put this right here and have an output filter right of only the copper. And that keeps copper running for now, but as it expands, it'll fix itself. Let me tell them to build this. Oh, man. They'll use those elsewhere. No, they'll just upgrade them like the rest. That way, if I ever have to worry about that, what it'll do is just upgrade this over time so I can still get the steel out of there. And that'll be nice when it finally does, but you know. Okay, now how are we doing on blue chips? We need more copper. Imagine that. Now. I'm gonna go down there and take care of that problem. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make sure that this thing's running, because I need the copper big time. And I was actually kind of smart when I built this, and I left the gap here, so that I could expand this direction and make these things happen. And I can also convert all those to it. But right now, these things are burning a ton of spoilage, so I'm just going to leave them there so that they do their jobs. Because they run just as fast as these, they just burn a lot of spoilage. So, you know how it is. Okay. I'm going to need to make more of those. Almost got that one connected. Come on. And bonk. Now we've got 2 running. And bam. There we have it. Now everything in there is running. Now we should absolutely be able to outproduce that now. There's actually more than it can keep up with dumping into there, which is a fascinating problem to have, actually. Interesting. It's got more in there than it knows what to do with. Huh. No, that's actually fascinating. Okay, so these things are gonna keep up now. It really is just a matter of how fast can I possibly get all the goods out of there, you know? Oh, we're being held up by one conveyor belt. There we go. Now what I think I'm gonna try to do... Give me this. I'm gonna try to do... this. And that way, what'll happen here... Oh no, I can get rid of this out of my inventory too, let them have it. Is that should completely fill the belt. And then what I'm gonna do is use filters on that. And that way it can only work with the other kind. That way it doesn't ever clog up like it just did right there. So that'll clog up for a little bit, and then it'll fix itself when we're good to go. Let it catch back up here. Alright, has the stream caught back up? Not quite. It's getting there. It should have caught up. I don't know what's going on with it. You throttling my internet? No, my internet is wicked fast right now. Yeah, my internet is flying right now. It is doing just fine. So it is absolutely on YouTube's end. Weirdly enough. Also, I'm gonna do this. Come on. There we go. Well, I needed that. I get copper up here. And how am I possibly going to get more copper up there faster? More production, I guess. Oh, dude, that's what we do around here. I'll get rid of it. And basically, I've converted them all to these things as we go here. Because these things do just as much, but I'm using it to get rid of that for now. And I need more copper, though. I will always need more copper. You know what? We are going to build a massive copper farm right here. And by copper farm, I mean a massive smelting system, not a copper farm. If it can outrun that, how many of them are there? Should be 20-ish. 16? 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, if it can outrun that, we got big issues. And I mean big issues. Okay, let me see here. Well, we're going to have to make a manual one. You know, I can copy this down here. I don't have to do that. That would be much better than having to do that. There we go. Now. Oh, I did not set that blueprint up right. Hold it. Where? Snap the grid. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Of course you're right in the way, dude. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. It's actually a really good way to get rid of spoilage too, because you never need the stuff, you know, like if you really ever have an issue with it. Oh. If you really ever have an issue with getting rid of all the spoilage, all you gotta do is go over here and dunk it into this guy. Right there. That guy will eat that stuff for breakfast. Like, watch this. When it gets down there. Oh, it's putting it in there right now and to keep up with it, because these are more efficient than those. But if it ever gets above its power rating, this stuff just cooks it. And it works great. Gets rid of tons of spoilage. I basically don't have spoilage anywhere on this storage, I don't think, anymore. I say as I have, like, entire chests full of it. But I don't think those are being full. Or being filled. As I see robots filling it as we speak. Okay, so I need to use more spoilage. Anyway, yes, that's what's gotta happen there. Now. We'll figure out a way to get rid of spoilage, though. It'll be fine. I'll turn it into carbon or something. And now I'm about to drive a bunch of robots nuts. By doing this. Okay. Now, we're going to request... Wait, can I not? Was that on this planet? No, that's on the other planet. We're fine. Okay. You gonna have that? Thank you. Have fun, guys! Ration requested. There we go. Now, here's what's gonna happen. First off, we're gonna do that. There we go. Now that thing's gonna be cranking out copper. Yeah. Oh, this right here, it's getting there. Yeah, that down there. Yeah, it is a bit of an issue. I forgot to tell it to upgrade it. Oh. There we go. They'll get there eventually. Now, we got to get this into there, so we're going to have to bend this guy over a little bit. Oh, for crying out loud. Off you go. Yeah. Can I get this out of here? Beautiful. Worth the effort. Now. So I'm going to upgrade that. And do the exact same thing here. No, not that one. There we go. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. Every fourth one, we're going to put this down. Okay. Like that. Oh. Oh. There we go. Now what we've got going on is this entire thing is now going to be a double bus. And if that can't keep up with the amount of stuff we need, nothing ever will. Now why is this thing going so slow? Oh, it's not. It's just splitting all this. So it's going to outrun that. There's no way it doesn't. Like, look at that. It's got to outrun it. Yeah, it's catching up. I decided if I needed copper that I was going to have it. So, here we are. Now the problem is we've actually managed to outrun the entire iron or copper production, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Now, up here, how are we doing? It looks like we're doing all right. We're getting a lot of green chips. We're getting a lot of stuff. Looks pretty good. Now, have we made a single blue chip yet? Ah, we're making the first one now. Yes! Actually, no, it wasn't the very first one, because we made a couple down here. Right there. Unfortunately, I actually don't need them down here. I need them up there. So what I'm going to do is just scoop this up. And I'm not even going to bother to fix that. Actually, I totally will, because I want those. There we go. Now, we're still going to leave that output exactly like it was. But we're just going to take this up here. And I guess I'm just going to use the regular belts for this. It ain't like it's going to be fast anyway, so. And then we're just going to build the old classic experience of rocketry here. Grab me a big power pole. Hook it up right there because I'm going to need 2 belts to squeeze between it. Get rid of that one. Now, we got Rocket City being made here. And for now, I'm just going to pick these up so it doesn't waste space on all that stuff. Now, this is going to need to be 2 things. So, we need to get low density structure and rocket fuel in there. And also, can I get rid of that? Now, I don't know how to make rocket fuel on this planet. We'll have to figure that one out here in a hot second. But I think there's a recipe that gives you directly rocket fuel. Didn't I already make that down here somewhere? Maybe not. But there totally is one of those things, right? Give me one of those. Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. Yeah, right there. You just gotta make bioflux and jelly. With the water right there. And it makes it right in the biochamber. Works great. Makes some trash, whatever. I'll get rid of that. Now, we have all the stuff to make that, like, super, super easy. So, I'm not even really worried about that, to be honest with you. I could just put it up here somewhere, or whatever. But I'd rather make it down here, closer to home. And I'm actually going to squeeze it in right there. Move over a little bit for me. And it's going to be a tight spot, but it'll be fine. We're going to do that right there. Like that. There we go. Now they'll start making that stuff, and I can just do this. And these will trash unrequested. I need to tell this to also request just 100 of those. There we go. And now we could do... I need to have a filter thing set up on this. Blacklist spoilage. Or actually whitelist rocket fuel. Like that right there. And then this will blacklist rocket fuel. So now we can do that and this. I'm actually going to send this one downwards. Give myself a stack inserter, dump it onto this. There we go. Passive provider chest, if you would, because I might need to get rocket fuel from this planet. And oh, okay, spaghetti time. Here we go. Are you serious? Get that out of there. Okay. There's no way you're catching me to do that right there. I'm getting that out of here. That is not the right spot. Up it goes. There we are. So what's happening right now is we're going to make rocket fuel right on this planet, but I don't know if there's a way to actually do it. And boy, that is going to be slow. Oh yeah, dude, cross-contamination on spaghetti, it is what it is, dude. Like, there we have it. It should be good, though. Yeah, we're fine. It'll work. Now, I need water. Oh, I didn't think this through. I don't need to hook it up to both of those, do I? I could just do it like this, can't I? On each one. I mean, it should be plenty. Okay, where's the nearest source of water? Right over there. Oh. Now. Give me that. Now I gotta watch where it goes to the inventory, because you can never find this stupid thing. Now we have water. And tons of it, in fact. Now that stuff's going way over there. Now we have rocket fuel being made. That was quick. Now. Rocket City is about to be made then in that case. So this is going to be cranked out over time as it can be. Right. And those things do take a while, so it's a good thing I made 5 of them. Now. I need to go up here and we need to make a actual bus farm for the low density structure. I about forgot what that stuff was called. Okay. I did not mean to pick that up. Put it back. Actually, can I move it? Oh, I can. Okay, so we'll do that instead. Any day of the week. Now, these things are going to be expensive, and I forget how long they take to craft, so we're going to have to go look real quick. 15 seconds. So I need 15 of them. Oh, man. Okay. We'll fix this problem. Over you go. I am not worried about the spaghetti. I will use it happily. Excuse me while I make some spaghetti here real quick. Why is this one not stacking? Fix that. There we go. Oh, I gotta make gears. Now, the output of this is gonna be on the bottom. And it's gonna go, like, up through. Like this. Oops. Okay, good stuff. No, I might have to move that power pole in a minute, but you know. Spaghetti man. I don't even know where you got that emoji, but you know what? Congrats, man. There we go. Now I just take this up. Then all we gotta do is right here turn this one down and then end that one there. So we need this guy to be here and this one to be right there. Just like that. Get rid of this stuff. I hate these things. They drive my robots nuts. Anyway, so we're gonna do this. That. Now we have everything that I need except copper, steel, and plastic. Now, unfortunately for me, I have a whole bus for that stuff down here. And I just ran out of the good kind, so I guess here we are. I'm gonna save some landfill and do it like that. Give me that piece of landfill. There we go. There we go. Now, I can make one of those. That'll be enough that I can get that rolling. So, steel will then go up here. Now, what do I need? Steel, copper, plastic. Right, so I need to get plastic up here. That's going to kind of suck, but... Underground belt for me. Copper. Copper's right here. So, what do I need the most of? They don't tell you the recipe in there. Give me a hot second. Copper. For sure, copper. Has got to go here. Did they steal my... Oh, you guys gotta be kidding me. I'll be right back here. Okay, we're back. Now, where are we at? Copper. Right. Why is this one being upgraded twice? Oh, I did a lot down through here. Okay, so then the steel will get going up there. Now, we've got plastic. Right. Now, we just gotta do this and that. Nope. And that. Then right here's where it's gonna go in. So we need to do this, that, and this. There we go. Off it'll go. Whenever that gets built, that is. So then we have rocketry on this planet. We're done with that. That's soon to go out of the way, too. That's going to save me a lot of spaghetti down here. Okay. YouTube is trying to complain to me that the stream is not good enough. Not the audience, the actual YouTube thing. Okay, dump that. Oh. I just have an eyelash in my eye. Give me a second here. There we go, we got it. Now, what was I doing? These guys need another charging port. I bet you guys go use those. Brand new. Ready to go. Man, you know what? We're just going to put a bunch of these right here. Now. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Oh, dude, I don't do this. Like, this is what my normal planet looks like. I make 4 or 5 lane buses like this. Give me a minute. Like this. 4 lane buses is typically what I do. No, this is super, super old. But then you get like a 4 or 5 lane bus. And then when I get towards the end and I don't use this as much, I'll start using a 1 lane bus. But when I get to planets like this where resources are precious, dude, 1 lane bus, that's all you need. And if that bus is not full 24/7, you're doing something wrong. And that's what you do. So I need to go down here. Oh, let me go over here and make another one of these somewhere. I'm just gonna copy this. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna copy the whole thing. Like that. Give me a 5. I forget what the symbols are. There we go. 5x copper. Bacteria copper farm. Now, we're going to move this somewhere else. That's fine, man. Yeah, man, I'll be here for a little while, and it is Mother's Day, so I will be headed off here pretty soon to go and celebrate that. But for now, this will work, you know? I'm just going to play this for a little while. Give me a second here. I'm thinking right man. Give me a second. We're gonna put one right there. Let him eat. And now we just gotta make a... Oh. I actually didn't need this bit on there. I'll see you, Yeet. Thanks for stopping by, alright? Okay. 100 of them at a time would probably be good. Trash unrequested. Put that there. Now, I'm just gonna stuff this down here somewhere. See how it works. How long have I been muted? I don't know. Now that looks great though. It looks like we're going to be doing just fine. How's rocketry doing up here? Taking its sweet time, I see. Did steel never get built? Oh, right. Steel never got built. Give me that. Come on. And bam. It took it from me, didn't it? Give me that back. You're not getting that. No, sir. Are you serious? Did you seriously just rob that from me again? Give me that. Trash this one so they can't use it. There. You can have it, buddy. Now, at least steel will be up here so I can start making rockets and whatnot. Okay. I forgot the power of that, so just put that there. That's actually a total waste. Put that there. There we go. Okay. Now, automatic requests are totally allowed. That is great. Okay, now, Rocket City is built. And we can always expand it if necessary. We need bioflux production, like, big time. What am I running low on for bioflux? I totally already made one of these. Oops. Well then, I would just tell it to trash this entire machine. And run away really quickly, so they don't pick everything up. There we go, that's their problem now. Okay. Trash everything that I don't need in my inventory. There we go, now we can just go up here. And just in case, I'll put a requester chest right here. That just requests a wee little bit of rocket fuel. And I'll just put it there. And I plan on powering this entire area with those guys, so. Read me. Rocket City Gleba is done. So, all we need to do now, Rocket City Gleba is taken care of. So now we need to make a laser turret thing. Expand cool liquefaction on Volcanus if needed. I need to check that real quick while I wait on this thing to start working. Wait, what does it make? Expanding cool liquefaction on Volcanus. I mean, I don't know. It seems to be doing pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it's cranking out rocket fuel by the dozen, so. And that's really what we needed, was rocket fuel. Yeah. So, who cares? Now what are we short on? Low density structure? Where's low density structure being made? Well, seriously, where is that stuff being made? Oh, down here. What's it missing? Copper? Alright, I'm over being out of copper on every planet, dude. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna make a ridiculous amount of copper as soon as I get off the rock here. So that's what we're going to do. Real quick, we're going to fix that problem. Coal liquefaction is not going to be needed. So we're going to take care of that. Make plastic in-house on Volcanus. Repurpose the plastic transport rocket into something else. Right. Okay, so I need to do that. Get a pink science loop going as well. Start up a very careful system for Gleba Science transport. For now, I think I'm going to do it manually. Maybe even do it manually for now. After all that in science, each planet running well, go to a kilo. What's up, Moderator Sands? You just caught me when the first rocket launched for this, so we're actually doing really well right now. Okay, so now I can get off the rock if I really want to. Now I need to go to this guy. Where's he at? Yes, you go. Cancel that. Bring this. No, that's the wrong planet. Go to there. And as soon as you get there, it's going to go to Gleba now. Okay, so then this thing will work great. What we're going to do now is I'm actually going to dip off this planet for a short period. A very short period. While I'm waiting on that rocket to get here, though, what I'm going to do is start up a battery farm. I just need to see how batteries are made real quick. Battery. Where are my batteries? How do you even make a battery? Do you not make it in this? What do you make a battery in? Chemical plant. Ah. Wait, what's the... Wait, what do you mean the thingy video? Oh, I got you, yeah. The thing about that video is, it's very interesting for this channel. And it has a lot of promise for this channel, if I'm being completely real with you there. Iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. Because, if I can get that to work, we're going to be in big time money for this channel. Like, not like literally money, but you know what I mean. Oh, there's a cliff in the way? Well, we're about to be able to take care of that problem as soon as this guy gets here. Yeah, he's about to here too. Why couldn't you watch it, though? Was it just bad quality or something, or...? Let me grab... batteries. It's the same every time, dude. Every single time, it's going to be the exact same. And that's what's crazy about it. It's always... that's just how the algorithm works at the moment. It is what it is. Like, I just gotta figure out a way to deal with it, you know? There we go. Now, I need to get... spaghetti. Let me see here. Man, this is getting a bit out of hand. I'm not gonna lie with this whole spaghetti issue. Hold on, I'm kind of losing it right now. I'm trying to figure something out. Spaghetti for days, baby. Nah, man, it's just YouTube trying to balance their system. It doesn't go that deep, you know? And breaking it's difficult because breaking it only lasts a specific period of time. That's the issue of it. You know, like, if you're going to break it, that's all it's going to end up being. And if I can break YouTube, dude, I will absolutely do it. It is well worth it at this point. That's the name of the game. Everybody's going to cheat, so who cares, you know? So, what I'm going to do for now, though, I'm actually just going to tell them to make these automatic. You know, I'm telling you what, spaghetti in here, spaghetti is going to be a major issue for this base, but it is what it is. I am not concerned. Is that thing here yet? Yo. It's not the Glebit. Where did I put all my stuff? Oh, I don't have one of those built yet. Get rid of that. Do I seriously not have one of those built on this planet? Hold on a minute. Do I really not? Oh, it's awful. Let me go fix that real quick. Alright. Give me that. What do I need to make this? Concrete? Oh, I picked up stone bricks. My bad. You guys can have these back. Now, Rocket City is going to be up there. Oh, dude, yeah, it's just, that's what it is. That's what I'm here for, man. Put that over there, if you would. Now, we can just run up here, and being that that's going to be Rocket City, I think what I'm going to do is put... Oh no, we learn tons and tons of stuff, don't we? Like all the time, and that's like the whole point. Otherwise, what else would be the point of having the whole channel? We just have a good time, learn some stuff, that's what it is. There's home sweet home. Okay. Well, there we have it. We'll take care of that thing later then. But that actually gives them a place to put the stuff. Oh, there's always been a tank. Yeah, I've actually got one in my inventory if you want to see it. Right there it is. Yeah. And if you get in it, you start driving, and I got a bunch of equipment in there that it's absolutely brutal. What you could do with it. There's all kinds of different stuff in this game. What am I waiting on? Oh, we have the rockets already made. Holy smokes, this thing's actually cooking right now. Now we're out of copper again, so that's always going to be an issue. Yeah, forever and always, copper will be an issue, so we're going to keep 2 stacks of those. And I'm going to go down here. Before I leave, this is what I need to do. The planet here. I need to run down here to the bus area. Well, it's actually over there. I forgot. And I need to make laser turrets. Laser turrets. Laser turrets. Like that right there. Give me like 3 stacks of them. 4 stacks even. Now they'll request that stuff over time. Now it's going to be difficult for them to get those. The blue chips though. Sorry, the green chips. But luckily I have a source of those now. So whenever this fills up, that will start making green chips. And I can just go ahead and put those in there. Oh, dude, because it just takes so much resource and time. And, like, I don't need to be completely honest with you. Like... Oh. I gotta go kill that before I leave there real quick. So, yeah, you'll get to see the tank in action here a little bit. But what I'm gonna do is essentially go kill this guy, go back to Volcanus, actually. drop down there, and I need to get a bunch of copper stuff built. So that way I can make stuff work. And then I'll come back and take care of the rest of it. Where is... There we go. Now, what are we looking at? Oh! That guy's not going to last very long. Power this bad boy with wood. Where's he at? Hey! How's it going, friend? Ah, he's dead. Now. Problem solved. Back up we go. Yeah, I might have a bit busted military at the moment. Oh, it's a giant bug. Don't worry about it. They live here. I killed it, so it's fine. How about you guys mixing these? Off you go. Now. Yeah, they do. This planet's kind of nasty, I'm not going to lie. Right now, the pollution's okay. Because the spores take forever to spread, but... I would show you more, but I've cleared the whole thing out. Like, they're not that hard to deal with on this planet, actually. I thought they'd be a lot harder than what they were, so I jacked military before I came here. As it turns out, it's fine. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen when I go to this planet. Because it doesn't say that there's a... Evolution factor is currently at 0%, which tells me that there's probably enemies on that planet. Because this one doesn't have any evolution factor in it. Actually, it does. It does have evolution factor. But it doesn't have any enemies. There's no enemies on Fulgora. Anywhere. And Aquilo does have some evolution factors. So that makes me think there's probably going to be some stuff I got to kill on that planet. But for now... Oh, right. I need to do this. Yeah, it's a problem, man. I don't know what to tell you. This game is a constant balance of everything's fine and everything's not fine. All the time. I need this right here is what I need. Copy that. Create a temporary blueprint and stick it down. Right. There. And now what I do is this. Oh. Wait a minute. Oop. Off we go. Green science loop. What does this thing need? Honestly, I fear my factory more than I do the enemies, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Not in the slightest. Get me up here. It just feels so small, you know? Like, there I am. That's me. And, there's my rocket. And we're here. Take me to Volcanus. I still love this animation, though. It's such a clean animation. Such a clean animation. Anyway. Use for whatever is this guy now. What am I doing on Gleba? So we got this guy on Gleba, we got this guy for Gleba. This one's requesting stuff from Gleba. But there's not any of these available on the planet yet. Oh, there are some available on the planet. Well, then, what is this one waiting on? Call me confused, because I sure am. Why am I not able to pick up stuff from this thing? I don't even need this anymore. I straight up don't need this thing anymore. So you know what? Just go to Volcanus and chuck this stuff off. And this is going to be used for whatever, too. Used for whatever, too, is now that guy's name. I don't need this anymore. That's the craziest thing about that. I can just now use this guy for whatever. It doesn't really matter where this stuff gets chucked out. It's just as long as it goes to... You know what? Just go to here. Just go to Novice and drop it off there. That'll work. There you go, buddy. Now, where am I at? This is my rocket. They all look the same by design. I copied the same thing over and over and over. And I could use this. Use for whatever. And I'll need him here soon because I'll need to transport stuff. But... yeah, that is what it is. Honestly. But I need to get to this planet so I can expand this stuff. For sure. I'm so tired of not having copper. I'm about to go solve that problem. And wow, we got a lot of rocks. So many rocks. We're just trashing rocks now. That's actually kind of wild. Let me just start trashing rocks faster, I guess. We'll just put them up there and there, maybe? Or even better, we could do it like that. Not every planet. Almost. I'm working on every planet. I don't know what to do on a couple of the other planets. On Aquilo, which is right here, I've got one on these four. So Volcanus, Gleba, Novice, and Fulgora. Fulgora I need to actually go back to at some point. But Aquilo is the one that's coming up next. And what I need to do is have this thing set so that I can constantly transport copper off-world. I need copper on every planet big time. Drop it down there. But if I can figure that out, we'll be set. Copper really is the limiting factor of this game. And I wouldn't have ever believed it. But it really is the thing, you know? And, that's the craziest part of it. So let me go in here and just chuck this down. Now, we're no longer farmers. We are going to be on Volcanus for a little while. This planet now is going to do what it needs to do, and which is currently nothing. But now I have endless rockets on this planet, so this stuff is just going to keep cranking out goodies for me. Copper is always going to be the problem. Always. Like, I have a whole other copper farm out here that's just not able to do anything right now. Although it should be able to. Oh, this game's fantastic, dude. I don't understand how it works, like how the graphics works, but it is fantastic. I love this game. We're actually not able to keep up with Bioflux right now. That is the kicker. Oh, it does different music for every planet. And space. Oh, also. Totally forgot. But now that I'm not even on that planet, I can still tell them to do that, and they'll do it. Because I have robots set up everywhere. Now, do we have any laser turrets being made? Yes, we do. Oh, guess that. But now I can put laser turrets down. If stuff starts getting attacked, I can start putting laser turrets everywhere to defend it. That's the idea anyway, because I've got tons of power, so who cares? Now back to Novice. This planet's doing fine. Glub is doing great. Fulgora's always going to have problems. Like ice in this case, somehow. Are you serious? With that much ice? How do I have this much ice, dude? Just put it away. Nah, dude. Viewers are viewers. I don't get involved with it. It is what it is. We live by simple rules on this channel. Anyway, that should be plenty. Yeah. In fact, I'm just gonna do this. And skip that one entirely. Oh, crap. Wrong button. Give me this. There we go. That way that won't clog up like that anymore. That was the cause of the problem. Anyway, that's making a ton of stuff down here, so... We're actually full up. Wow. For real? Wow. Man, I never thought I'd see the day that happened. Okay, anyway. This planet's a mess. But it's slowly getting there. This is actually clogged up and I need to go back there. But to fix that planet, I need to fix this planet first. So here we are. Now, what are we waiting on? We're waiting on this stuff because we're out of copper. That's right. Oh, also, turn that on. And I should have been doing that this whole time, but I need to go stand right here while they deliver me goodies. This is always fascinating to watch because you're going to see like 500 of these guys come over here and start dumping stuff into my inventory in a minute. Whenever they get a chance. There they are. And it just fills my inventory with all the stuff I need. Isn't that crazy? Anyway. Problem solved. Now I have all the stuff I need on this planet. And this is finally about done. It has taken this a million years to empty all this storage out. Like, so long to empty the whole storage. Huh. Anyway, back up here. Copper production. That's what we're here to fix. Where am I going to put it? That's the real kicker. So, unfortunately, we need to empty out all of those storage and then tell them to put them back somewhere. So, that's going to take them a long time. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go do this whole number. And then let my other guys eat. They will hopefully take care of all of it. This planet was rough. The good news is the guys never come back, but there's these giant worms, and I mean huge worms, and they really mean business. It took me a long time to figure out how to kill one of those things. But man, I don't have any active provider chests on this world, do I? That sucks. We can fix that problem with the base down here, wherever I have my mall at on this planet. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I don't ever have those being made somewhere, do I? Oh, I do. Get rid of that. Forget I ever asked. Man, that is a lot of dudes. This is not going to be a stone chest. Okay. No, we'll eventually get rid of all that, but I need the space for the copper bus. Unfortunately. We'll go on then. Like, we're always gonna have more stone, dude. That's the thing. This planet, you could just waste stone. Okay, so we can actually get away with building it right above this up here. Gee whiz, dudes. Okay. So I'm actually just going to leave a little bit of a gap there. Just so I always have some space right there. Like that. I'm just going to put 6 of these down. And all of them are going to be doing what these ones are doing down there. I didn't grab the right button. Now, I need to get a copper farm, so what I'm going to do is just copy this whole thing. Like that'll work, sure. I actually don't want to use that one in particular because it's got this bus thing there, but unfortunately every single one of them does, except for that one. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, this is going to be Copper Foundry. Like that. So then I'll put that, we'll just go down here to the bottom and put those there. I'm going to have to move all these down here real quick. Like this. And then that's where these are going to go. The copper foundry will be right there. Now what I'm going to do is go paste a ton of those things down. And it needs to snap to grid relative. So now we'll have that built. And I can just go up here and go, bam. Oh. Didn't think that through. Okay, pick these back up. Give them to me. Doesn't really matter where it is. It just gotta be, it's just, okay, right there. That's where we're gonna put it. Okay. Now, that should be plenty. That should be plenty, for sure. Build it, my men. My minions. Build all this for me. Thank you very much. Okay. Hold on. We gotta fix this problem. Get this out of my inventory. Right there. Power poles. There we go. Now these guys should come start taking my goodies out of my inventory so that I can actually do something with this. That would be wonderful if they would do that. And that is a bunch of stone that they're having to get rid of right there. Like a tremendous amount of stone. There we go. Okay. Now, we got rid of all that stuff. That stuff's getting taken out of my inventory as we speak. Now, what do we got? I think that I might have to go back to Gleba here soon as well. But once I get this running, we'll be able to go back there. Like, I'm not super stoked about having to come here again to fix this real quick, but it is what it is, you know? I gotta get it running. Okay, so this is gonna be the calcite thing. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start up a train system on this planet, I think. Just kind of a crappy one. Because that's gonna run out eventually, and I've got 7.5 mil over there. So what I'm gonna do is just start making a rail system. Like that. There we go. Then we'll just have an output over here. Okay, cool. So now that'll start working eventually, but what I'm going to do, I need to get it calcite. And I need like a terminal for it. So for now, calcite's going to be pretty much the only thing I need. So we are just going to squiggle a railway. Over there. However I need to get there, that's what we're going to do. And this planet does not have elevated rails, so we're going to have to get real creative with how we do this here. Okay. And I'm thinking about running double-sided trains like I did before on this planet. Oh boy, that does not look accessible at all. If I go down there, it might be. Okay, so we'll go over there. There we go, now we're through. Get over there. Now, we're here. And this is great. Now we have a train that gets us here, so now I just need to build a huge mine. And by a huge mine, I really mean a huge mine. Can I use these on that stuff? Yes! Which that means I can just do this. Mining rig. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I hear you over there, buddy. Where you at, dude? Let me put a radar out here. Maybe I can see a little better. I mean, it's not going to work right now, but I mean, like, there he is. There he goes. See you later, dude. I'm not in your territory. Leave me alone. Okay. Now we just get to upgrade that for the belts purposes. That way I can actually grab them all. And this will give me calcite for like a few years. And we could just not have to deal with it anymore. Okay, now that's what we're talking about. Now, I could make a calcite rocket. And that way I can make cliff explosives on whatever planet I want to make them on. And honestly, that would be pretty goated. And I think I'm going to try to do that. Or I could just have a cliff explosive circuit one that just constantly does circuits around there, you know? On every planet, and just make sure that they have all the goodies that they need. We are full committing, by the way. We are going in here. We're changing all this to that. I am no longer going to use the regular rails. Unless I go to a new planet. And then I might. But I'm telling you what, I am tired of dealing with them. So, for now, just do this. Just blow all that up. Who needs it? What we'll do is go to the old train stop here. No, I need to decide whether I'm going to use double-sided trains or not. And on this planet, I don't really think I need to. If I'm being completely real with you, I think I can just afford to make a loop on the end of it. For now, for the first one, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll do a double-sided thing. Just to save time. Because I may never need to do this again, you know? So we'll make 2 trains for now, and we'll call this... what color is calcite? Kind of a silvery, whitish color. So we'll go in here and make calcite that color as well. Like the train stop for it. That'll work. Calcite. Pick up. Now what we'll do is we'll actually have a thing here that loads it. So I'm going to go in here. Into my train station presets and pick up stone pickup. Oh, not even that one. That one's too old. That one's also too old. Where's my iron plate one? There we go. That's what we're talking about. Okay, give me one of those. We're going to put it there. Paste that there. Change this. This was pickup, right? Yes. If that stuff is greater, where's calcite? Calcite. There we go. No, that stuff will work. What's the stack size of calcite? Give me a second here. I gotta go put a train down. No group assigned. This is gonna be calcite. Is gonna be its group. Don't use a destination color. Automatic train station calcite pickup. I don't have a parking thing set up here yet. That's gonna be annoying. I'll put the parking thing way down there. And then it'll just have to be what it is for now. So we're going to put a little bit of fuel in there. Do I have any on me? Well, that sucks. I'll have to figure that out. Now, let me see here. Also, I am never going to need grenades again, dude. Get rid of those. Who needs grenades? Okay. Copy this. This is not going to be calcite... Pick up. Go to the calcite section, grab this stuff, go to here. Train stop names is important. Go to there. Train stop stations, down to here. Now rotate that thing until it lines up with that. Put it there. Tell them to get rid of this one. There we go. Now we can build that one. We can upgrade this to... Whoops. Tell them to do that. And then we'll just put splitters right here, honestly. Like, do that. Or even better, this. And down here, when all these get connected up, We'll have 2 of them. Just to kind of help that along a little bit. Because there's going to be a bunch of resource come out of this thing. There we go. Now while I'm at this, I'm just going to run power poles. Of all the planets to not have train fuel on, I never thought this would be the one. Can I not put that down? Excuse me while I go up there and just get my guy close enough he can put that up. Come on, man. You got to be able to get close enough somewhere to be able to reach that. Are you for real? I think they're going to try to build it eventually. Yeah, that is the problem there. Okay, cool. They'll take all that stuff then. And now these guys, radar dishes, for example, I'm just going to grab those for now and just stick them in here. That way we just have them. And we'll just limit them down to like 2 stacks. Because like, how many of those are we really going to need, you know? Okay, so now that should have power out there. But I didn't build the radar dish. Oops. So we need to go back over there and grab that. And while I'm here, I'm just going to tell them to deliver me some fuel. But I don't even know if we have that being made on this planet yet. So let me go look. It is, but it's being put directly into that, so we need that delivered to train systems. So we'll just tell it to do that with a passive provider chest. And then they will take care of the fuel issue up there. Now I am going to go right down here and build a train parking system. And by that, I mean just literally go right down here. I'm going to pop it down right there. Okay. Get my railway port on. Oh, jeez. I thought you could just do the thing where you put them perfectly spaced apart. There we go. Now just do this. And we're going to put a turnaround right after that because we're going to need it. Like that right there. And then they should be able to reach everything there and build it. Yeah, they'll get there eventually. They'll make all that happen. And now we go this way. And we're going to need one more train. Eventually, that is called a fuel train. But first, we got to do this. Okay. Then that. Like this right here. Beautiful. Now we have all that being powered, and this thing just needs a power pole that connects it, like that right there. And now we'll have it running. That's actually great. So now we have parking, and I can go over here, and I can tell this train. I can't see it, so I can't click it. That sucks. But this is some old stuff right here. And what I'm going to do for now is we're just going to have... Oh, I don't have the stuff I need to make that anymore because they took it all from me. Right. Are they going to just start delivering that stuff to me, or are they still trying to deconstruct that up there? They are still on that up there. It's going to take them forever to do that. Okay. Right, so I am going to have to dip here for this stream, and I didn't actually get to stream very much today. I would have liked to have streamed more, but what I'm going to do when I come back is we'll fix up this thing so that it starts delivering calcite up here to this, And I'm going to have to figure out a way to get that connected to this, which that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's just a straight shot there. And then, after I get that taken care of, we should be good on copper for a very, very long time, because I'm going to fill this bus completely full of the stuff. Then that will get this running, and it'll also give me a ton of copper, so that I can constantly have the stuff I need transported back and forth. And then when I get that taken care of, we should be good to go. Now, I am going to tell them to build these. Like that, while I'm gone. And then that way, these things will start running as well. Something like that will work. They'll build all that for me. Now, we're not going to be able to actually get to that point. So this right here is going to be the unloader for that. So this will be the calcite unloader. So I'll go over there and eventually put down one of those blueprints that we take care of that with. This will be the output for it, and I'll just dump the calcite straight into there. Okay, that'll work. As for all this stone, nobody needs it, dude. Just trash it. There we go. Well, that's what we're talking about. Cool. Neat. Alright, now, as soon as they get done taking care of all this mess, we should get that taken care of. We have this now, so we can technically make robots on this world as well. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and put one of those down right here. Just tell it, like, I need electric engines, buddy. Oh. Wrong thing. Yeah, just put it right there and just say, hey, I need electric engines. And we'll even save some space. Like that. Limit that to like 3. There we go. And I don't know if I already have one of those being made somewhere. Actually, I already do have one of those being made. But it's based off of this. And we're no longer using that. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And this as well. And that. Then we'll just power it all down here. There we go. Now we'll have foundries for like the rest of our lives. Okay. And there's no reason to transport that stuff around anymore. They'll eventually trash this whole area right here. And then we'll just have that ready to go. Okay, good stuff. Now, how are we doing on rocketry? Oh, dude, just put that on manual thrust and let it coast towards that planet. That way it'll put one around, you know? Yeah. $500 bullets would probably be enough for all of these. Item count. Cargo. Greater than or equal to 500. And that thing already is set to be less than or equal to 700, right? Yeah. Okay, so then what we'll do is just make a copy of that. This is now going to be my new base blueprint. Wait, right? Yes. Call this rocket platform V6. I think it's on V6. Yeah, rocket platform V6. That also needs a V. Good stuff. Okay, now. Back to here. What was I doing? Oh, they were building that. Right, right. Boy, I gotta go help them out with that. Alright, let's do this thing then. Hopefully the robots are doing their thing and going over here. That's now a stone chest. Congratulations. Man, I gotta be overloaded right there. Actually, you know what? Here. I can't put away. The inventory's full. Dude, that sucks. Got sight. Tell them to trash this as well. There we go. Okay. Trash all this. That should fix the problem for them. Trash everything. There we go. Now we have all of that gone. It's gone. Now this will just start dumping everything into there, and then it'll be fine. Okay. Now for the copper bus. Copper bus is going to go down through here. We're just going to run everything. So we're going to be kind of careful about how we do this. Because these two lines... like that. So then now that I know where that one ends, I can turn this around and do it like this. Oh. So then we can just go right up through there, and I can just kind of work it in. So I'm going to say put this here. Like that, and that'll be my two copper lines. And then this will go down to here. Okay. Then we can run this up through there, and then this will just connect to that. And that's how I'll know what to do when I come back. So then somehow we'll get that across and, you know, take care of business that way. Something like that'll happen. Yeah, then we'll have both lines full up on copper, and we'll take care of it like that. Now, I need you to get lava into there, so I'm just going to grab an offshore pump real quick and just let that one start eating. Lava, lava, lava. Where are we at, lava? There we go. Like, I can just handle that. Like, yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to get burned. So there we go. Now we've got tons of lava in there. And we're just going to get calcite to that thing and it'll start running. This one, on the other hand, will be specifically for molten copper. So all I need to do is get calcite to that thing. And we could do that pretty much immediately. But I don't have the time to do that right now. Unfortunately, that is what it is. I'm just going to have to deal with it. I will hook this up so I don't forget to do this later, because I have a really bad habit of forgetting to do this right here. This is just going to be my trash pit. There we go. I have a bad habit of forgetting to do that. So, when I come back, I'm going to make a note for myself here. I'm just going to say, hook up calcite train. There we are. Right here is where I'm going to stand. And I'm going to put a little info dot there. It says, read me. And icon for that is going to be this. Hook up calcite train to this machine. Make sure copper. Hook up calcite train to this machine. Make sure that rockets are flying off the shelves before leaving here. Need copper delivered off-world. That way, constantly cycle. They're in the original base. On in. After that, startup creation, or startup, yeah, creating. You know what? No, we'll have to do that. Startup the creation after copper running smooth. Start up the creation of science transport to Gleba. Research a kilo. Go there. While waiting on research rockets and whatnot, go fix F. That's the plan. See Gleba info for more details on other things. Okay, there we go. And then if I go to Gleba, and I just park this right here, this readme will show up. Yes, so that also needs to happen. So I'll copy all of this, and we'll see if I can put it in one thing right here. Okay, so this isn't gonna fit. Give me one more of those. You know what? I kind of liked having the space there. To Gleba. Go back to Gleba. Oops. Get rid of that. Okay, here we are. That's the tasks for next time. We are going to have our hands full. So this is going to be like the Gleba one. Yeah, we got a lot going on right now, but that's okay. To this copper machine. Okay, there we go. So that's all I got time for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Turtle Dude.